Texas, today at NRG Stadium, as we're going to find out who will go home as champions of the Kinder's Texas Bowl. Another opportunity to put on the headgear and finish this season on a winning note comes in the Texas Bowl. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, the Mountaineers head coach told me pregame he is really trying to motivate his team here today to use this opportunity to develop. This is a team that just barely made it into bowl contention, just barely eligible. But getting into a bowl game allows you to have extra practice time. That is extra development time for this young team that looks to make some splashes next year. Coach said, here's our opportunity to prove we can be even better coming up. But it all starts here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Holman.
In college football, you see this in ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here comes the heat. Unleashes one. Just barely got rid of it.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
Powers inside. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. On the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Mountaineers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock. But it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They bring him down, but the... From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Making the adjustment. Hits inside, it's Roberts. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Right side, it's Roberts. Run ends there. Big part of the offensive game plan is yards after the catch, but none available there.
I like the idea on offense of trying to spit the ball outside quickly and see if your guy can make something happen in space, but give the defense credit. They rallied to the ball, got him on the ground.
They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, App State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got the quick completion. Crosses the 30. At the 45, on his way. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He caught that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on what was a very, very short throw on the RPO.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Harris. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on third down. They give it back to him. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Running inside. It's Roberts. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later, and finally they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Still looking to his right. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Sets his feet. It's Singleton. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Here comes the offense on second down. Quick give. It's Roberts. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Play action on first down. Fires to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. He He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Handoff again. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gonna run it. It's Harris. He's past the sticks. At midfield, he's got room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. They want to run it left here. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Back to throw, it's Hughes. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Churns into the pile. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cowboys back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to ride this running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. The extra point here would tie the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Hits the hole, it's Harris. Turning it on! Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. A rather unproductive series last time, 3-0. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Great place to start for this offense. Straight ahead, it's Harris. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
2nd and long here. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's James. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Motion from the back. Gonna run it, it's Roberts. Still on his feet at the 45. First down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some loot.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Look out! Way off target there.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
Trying to make one miss. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Move to his right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Gets a hand in there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires to the wide out. Out wide right, it's Branch. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
To throw, it's Singleton. Left side, it's James. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, it's Roberts. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tells the run, wants to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And it's no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. As we take a look at some of the key stats so far, the yardage numbers and the turnover battle, it's probably safe to say the team that wins those categories is going to be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together, really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on 4th down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose. And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Mountaineers are marching down the field. Quarterback keeper. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Long way to go on second down. On the run, it's Roberts. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. To the air, it's Singleton. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Needs it here on 4th down. Oh, pressure's coming. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going. And the Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Breaks into the open.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick them up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Run in the red zone, it's Roberts. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The give to the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. A field goal here will put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They take the lead here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. On the run, it's Harris. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
They give it to him again. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hughes. Right side, it's Richardson. There he goes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride him again. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. In the backfield, it's Holman. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Hits inside, it's Harris. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the move at the 30. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On play action. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Branch. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Lewis. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Right side, it's Branch. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's first down from the 11. Looking for a man, it's Singleton. Makes the grab on the left. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. One possession game getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Wants to throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. 3rd down play from the gun. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead, but if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Play a stop for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. To the air, it's Hughes. Under pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Harris. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And the most important thing is the clock ticking for this defense, but you get to stop right.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. You think the head coach really had any doubt? He's in his own territory, but you only have a few inches to go.
Go, go, go. I don't care what side of the field it is, 4th and inches. I'm going for it. I like my chances.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Quick give. It's Holman. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
Going downfield for the big play. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys! He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, there's some plays where you just have to have it if you're going to have a chance to win a game, and that was one right there for the offense, David. 4th down, and they come up with a massive touchdown, a big-time play to cut into this lead. There's still time left on the clock, but they have a lot of momentum on their side right now.
And how deflating is that for this defense, man? You got them in 4th down. You got the lead. You got it everything right where you want it. You could almost end the football game, and you give up the big play and momentum back to the other side. That's a terrible play for this defense.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Moving the pocket, it's Singleton. Just a short pass to the tight end. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They put the brakes on it. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Straight ahead, it's Lewis. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Follows his blocks. It's Webb. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
And this is so frustrating late in the game when you got to get the football back and you can't stop them. My goodness, this drive's been going play after play after play. This defense has got to find a way to bow up, make something happen, get a stop, and get the football back.
And the Mountaineers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, it's Lewis. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Might as well run him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Out wide right, it's Lewis. Makes the catch, and he's free. They make the stop, but not before he gets the 1st down, and that should be enough to bring home a bowl trophy.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line. Just need to get one 1st down. And Palmer, they can run it. They can play it.
Got some room entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail beat Coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he's going to bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Hughes. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He'll set up to throw. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do to you.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Got some room to run.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
The quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
Out wide left, it's Villa. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship. You wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.